When my friend asked me, why are you going to China? I just showed them pictures of some landscape in China, and they were, oh, this is China, this is China. And they was, oh, you're lucky to go to China.
They have this mindset that China it's back in 2008 or 2010. Thanks to social media, right now they are watching different parts of China.
我希望，或者我们希望，这种年轻人，中国的年轻人和欧洲的年轻人的对话，能够促进欧盟和中国的良好关系和合作。
As French President Emmanuel Macron's visit to China puts China-EU relations back in the global spotlight.
Diplomatic engagement carried into early December with a trip by Germany's Foreign Minister Johann Wadephul. This year also marks the 50th anniversary of China-EU diplomatic ties. Where are they heading next, and what does it mean for you?
Here in China, we also have young European professionals who are watching closely on this issue. Some of them are studying at top universities such as Tsinghua and Peking, which is where I am now, while others with hands-on experience from the European Commission and also at embassies. Now I'm sitting down with them and trying to find out how the European next generations really view China and where they see China-EU relations heading next. We have our talented guests here. We have Xavier from Germany, and also Victor from France, and also Ruben from Spain. Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you.
Would you guys like to do a very brief introduction of yourself?
Sure, my name is Xavier. I'm a PhD student at Peking University.
I'm Victor Fenberger. I'm a French student. I've done a double bachelor in law and political science.
My name is Ruben Cabero. I'm from Spain. I studied law and international relations back in Madrid.
Do you guys have any stereotypes about China before you come to China? And also, are there anything change after you guys come to China?
I think that Europe mostly, like most of the citizens, still have the memory of maybe 2008 to see like the smog of air pollution in Beijing. So I was also shocked how good, for example, in that specific thing in air pollution, China has tackled.
When you mention about that, I also remind that some of my other foreign friends, they also mentioned about like the air pollution. They didn't expect that our sky are that blue.
They don't really know China. Why are they so wrong about China? So it's just not enough knowledge of each other. Ignorance.
Based on that, from a youth perspective, what you guys can do for like overcome those misunderstandings? Yeah, you guys can go ahead.
If we want to change those misunderstandings, it has to start from the grassroots, with us students, with academia, with researchers. They are sometimes more dynamic than traditional politics, because when people talk is when people understand each other.
That's exactly what we're trying to do at European Guanxi, to get that grassroots engagement between young Europeans and young Chinese people. We were quite surprised at how big the interest in China actually is among European youth. That shows that if it's communicated well, and if there's like an entry point, then there's really a lot of goodwill of young Europeans to come to China and to be open and to explore the country.
For Xavier, you have more experience like the European Commission and also studying in Peking University. You might have like more experience to talk about this. What's your view on the current state of China-EU relations, especially after Macron's visit? What do you guys see China-EU relationships will go next?
I think in general, there's a lot that can be gained from exchange with China on the technological front, and I think having a little bit of a competition for European industry is also not bad, to make us more, to give us that little push that makes us more innovative, because maybe some of our car giants have been sleeping a little bit, have been too relaxed on the success they had here in China. So I think some wake-up call, the world is evolving, and that Europe should, with a clear eye and with a certain amount of pragmatism, engage with China and not be naive, but still try to find common ground with China.
You also remind me that the EU is also talking about like de-risking and reduce its dependency on China. What do you see from the youth perspective?
I would say we talk about de-risking, being more autonomous, less dependent on the country, but the problem is we are not so competitive. We don't produce as much as we used to produce. And our protectionism don't stimulate the our initiative to innovate more, create new technologies. We are in fact late on many technologies.
Yeah, because you mentioned about the collaborations. So what would be the future collaborations you're really looking forward to see between China and EU?
For example, there's one interesting project in Shanghai with Renault, precisely. They are developing new technologies, both French and European engineers and Chinese engineers. Production can be both in China and in the EU, so we can all win about that. The philosophy is called Born in France, developed in China and produced in Europe and in China. We have a lot to learn from China. It's not the other way around. It's not that we are bringing our technologies to China and that's it. That's why we'll be talking a lot about the collaboration, about technological transfer.
China has grown so fast in the last 50 years. Our economic started slowing down. In 50 years, this generation was studying with us, Chinese people were studying with us. I've seen the country exploding in 50 years and we see our country slowing down. Countries are changing, so we can maybe rely on each other to have a better cooperation.
Well, thank you very much for you guys to come to our program and also our interview as well. Really do wish that this kind of dialogue can really foster a better understanding between China and EU. Would you guys like to say anything at the end of our program?
Merci beaucoup pour cette interview.
Muchas gracias por la entrevista.
Vielen Dank für das Interview. As young Europeans, we will continue to create spaces for dialogue.
Okay, thank you very much for you guys coming to our program.
Thank you.
Thank you.